Hi there and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to run through the setup wizard. It's quite self-explanatory. You probably don't need a help video, but I'll give you one anyway, just so that you can see how easy and effective and quick it is. So first off, if you don't see one of your categories here, just click Add My Own. This is optional information. You can click Save without it. However, I would, for later ease of use, encourage you to put something in there. So let's just put in Bob's dog walking. And we'll put in some URL to the website. That's going to help you later. If you've got one of these other industries, you can click the box and you'll see different options appear. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and proceed. Just click Next. On this step, it's important to set up your social automation, which will make things easier for you later. If you go ahead and click something like this, it's going to bring up a window. In my case, I'm already logged into MaxLead Pro, and it says, as you can see here, this does not let the app post to Facebook. What it's going to do is retrieve contacts and that kind of thing. So in this case, this is a testing account. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to click Not Now, but go ahead and click OK in your case, and you'll see this turn green. And I encourage you to do the same thing, especially for Google. Certain things with Google with regards to the marketing analytics and the Google Calendar, those types of things are especially tied into Google, and as well as our LinkedIn Lead Helper. If you decide to use that later, be sure and turn these on. All four of these can help your business grow, including Twitter. What we can do is automatically post to Twitter. So go ahead and turn on whichever ones you see fit. I would encourage you to turn on all four of them. Next, we want you to import some contacts. If you've got contacts in Gmail, then we can automatically import those into MaxLead Pro. And that'll allow you to tag various audiences and start mass marketing to the people that you already know. If you have the contacts in Gmail, then I would strongly encourage you to use this system and not the CSV. And the reason is because the CSV importer allows for commas within the comments, which would then break the CSV column order. For those of you who are techie, if you didn't understand that, don't worry about it. Just use Gmail if you can. If you're using some other system, then you'll need to export a CSV. For more information, see our help files on the CSV. We've got, throughout the program here, help video, YouTube channels. We've got an entire training system of onboarding that you should have received when you signed up for MaxLead Pro. So be sure that you have access to that, and that has detailed instructions about every different portion of the entire program, including there's an entire unit, a whole chapter specifically dedicated to this and helping you get the information from whatever system you're currently in. If you're from Gmail, or if you can get the contacts into Gmail, if you're using Yahoo or Outlook or something like that, then what you can do is actually import from Outlook into Gmail. They've got additional importers that are just that much smoother, and because Google will then do all the heavy lifting for us, which is lining up the columns, then we can then import into Gmail. You can optionally add them to any number of groups here, and I would encourage you to make a group called Gmail Import or something like that, just so that you can, if you ever needed to, clean out the entire group. You could delete everybody in that group and re-import them if you so choose. Now in this portion, for you to mass email anyone, this information must be there. So you must have a physical address, and this has to do with spam compliance. You'll need to click this box here. I understand the above points and accept. And as I mentioned, this is a testing account for demo and training purposes. So obviously we've got Santa at claus.com, but this information needs to be legitimate, and it's where you can get an email and where you can actually respond to somebody. So if somebody were to complain and you mass email them, it's important that you keep your list clean, or you can be sued for spam violations. That's quite unlikely. However, you need to not use the MaxLead Pro server for spam, and if we get continued complaints about anybody spamming, we will absolutely take the actions required and remove you from the system. So don't do it. Anyway, you'll need to, in order to send out mass email or video mails or that sort of thing, you will need to have this information defined. So go ahead and just set it up and take the time now and select your time zone. That's going to influence the time at which your messages go out. So if you schedule something at 5 p.m. but you're in Hawaii, that's going to be different than 5 p.m. in New York City. Welcome and enjoy. As soon as you click finish, it's going to redirect you to the home page.